Welcome to Organic Awakening. If you're passionate about making the best health choices, you're in the right place. Today, we're uncovering some shocking truths about bananas, the second most consumed fruit on the planet. Did you know that eating bananas at the wrong time or picking the wrong ones could actually be harming your health? Many people, even my patients, make critical mistakes when selecting bananas. Mistakes that could affect your blood sugar, metabolism, and overall well-being. If you have diabetes, are concerned about sugar levels, or simply want to optimize your nutrition, this discussion is a must-watch. Stay with me to learn how to turn bananas into your ultimate health ally instead of an unexpected problem. Let's dive in. One of the worst mistakes people make when consuming bananas is choosing the wrong one. You may have heard on social media that bananas contain a lot of sugar, which leads to confusion. Bananas are only bad when chosen incorrectly. Specifically, an overly ripe brown banana with dark spots inside, making it almost jelly-like. This is a sugar bomb for your body and has even been compared to well-known cola sodas. You should avoid consuming bananas in this state. On the other hand, a light yellow banana without spots or even a green, firmer one with more fiber is an excellent source of vitamins and minerals such as potassium. It provides essential fiber and good sugars. A green or light yellow banana contains a special type of sugar called resistant starch. Resistant starch is not well absorbed in your intestines, acting as a prebiotic, food for your gut microbiota, helping it grow healthier and stronger. A healthy microbiota enhances your immune system, mood, and overall health, reducing inflammation. However, here's an important warning for those starting to consume green or light yellow bananas. At first, they may feel heavy on your stomach. Since resistant starch is not easily absorbed, and if your gut bacteria are not well balanced, this bacterial shift can initially cause gas, bloating, and discomfort. Some people might think the banana is bad for them because it causes stomach pain, but that's not true. Give your gut time to adjust. It's similar to oatmeal. You need to start with small amounts and gradually introduce it until your intestines can handle it properly. Once adapted, it becomes a fantastic food for your health. Another major mistake is eating bananas at any time of the day. For example, some of my patients tell me they skip dinner because it feels too heavy, disrupts their sleep, and instead, they eat a banana. This is a common mistake. As I mentioned earlier, regardless of whether it's ripe or not, a banana still contains some sugar. This sugar can negatively affect your metabolism at night. Humans are designed to function best during the day. Your insulin response and metabolism are much faster in the morning, early afternoon, and even early evening. At night, your body prepares to rest and regenerate, and your metabolism slows down. If you eat bananas at night, the sugar will not be properly absorbed. If you have an altered metabolism, such as diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, this could further impact your condition. Bananas are not the best fruit to consume at night. Instead, opt for berries, blueberries, or other similar fruits. That said, bananas are an excellent energy source when consumed at the right time, such as 30 minutes before exercising. They provide quickly available sugar, making them ideal before hitting the gym, jogging, or running. That's why athletes often consume them before physical activity. Here's another common mistake. Many people wake up late, brush their teeth, get dressed, and rush to work without time for breakfast. The easiest solution? Grabbing a banana to eat on the way. Many people eat bananas to avoid hunger, thinking it will keep them full until lunchtime. However, while bananas contain fiber, sugar, antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins, they are not the best choice if your goal is to stay full for long periods. At least, not on their own. If you want a proper breakfast that keeps you full for 3 to 4 hours until lunchtime, you should include at least 2, ideally 3, food groups. Protein-healthy fats. Fiber, in smaller amounts. Bananas alone are not the best option, but here are 3 ways to make them a more balanced breakfast. Add nuts, which are a great source of healthy fats. Add oats, which provide fiber and protein. Add Greek yogurt, a great source of protein. Personally, I love eating bananas with peanut butter, a fantastic source of protein that keeps me satisfied until lunchtime. Ideally, your breakfast should always include these three energy sources. Another misconception I hear from my patients is that diabetics shouldn't eat bananas. Some people have told them bananas are bad for them. This is only partially true. What diabetics shouldn't do is choose the wrong banana. A green or light yellow banana, especially if you exercise, is actually fantastic for you. A ripe or overripe banana is not a good idea. However, there's a common mistake we humans make, one that's truly unpleasant and harmful. We take good foods or beverages and turn them into toxins. For example, we take water and make sodas or artificial drinks. We take bread and add sugar or honey. We take a strawberry and turn it into sugary cream. All of this transforms fantastic fruits into unhealthy choices. Don't do it. You may have noticed that I mentioned honey, and this is a controversial topic. Some studies suggest honey can help soothe a sore throat or relieve a cold, but consuming large or even moderate amounts means you're consuming a lot of sugar daily. If you add honey to bananas or other foods every day, you're overdoing it. I'm not saying you shouldn't consume honey, please don't misunderstand me. I'm saying you should be aware that honey is essentially sugar. If you want to enjoy it occasionally, it's fine, but if you consume it daily, you will gain weight, experience inflammation, and increase insulin resistance. So, it's not the best choice. At the beginning of this discussion, I mentioned that if you're someone who throws away banana peels, you might be surprised to learn that the peel is an excellent source of antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins. Yes, banana peels are edible. However, here are some recommendations. 1. Clean them thoroughly. Soak them in water with baking soda or vinegar to remove pesticides if present. 2. Use them in healthy recipes. Some people blend them into smoothies, while others shred and cook them. Take advantage of their fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Now here are 4 essential tips if, like me, you love eating bananas daily. Moderation is key. My main recommendation is not to consume more than 1 to 2 bananas daily. Not because they're harmful, but because you should diversify your fruit intake. Different fruit colors provide different vitamins and minerals. Rotate between red apples, yellow or green bananas, and purple blueberries. Eating only one type of fruit can lead to nutritional deficiencies. 2. Store bananas properly. Do not leave bananas out at room temperature, as this accelerates their ripening process. They will quickly go from green to yellow to brown. Instead, store them in the refrigerator and try to eat them within 3 to 4 days to preserve their fiber and resistant starch. This is crucial, especially in hot climates where bananas can over-ripen within 2 to 3 days, leading to excessive sugar content. 3. Best time to eat bananas. The ideal time to eat a banana is 30 to 45 minutes before exercising, as it provides energy. The second best time is at breakfast, but paired with healthy fats or proteins. The worst time is at night. Not because you can't eat bananas at night, but because there are better choices when your metabolism slows down. 4. Be mindful of misinformation. Bananas are not unhealthy. The problem is how we consume them. We often choose overripe bananas instead of green or yellow ones. We mistakenly believe that green or yellow bananas are harmful, which is false. At first, they might cause mild digestive discomfort until your body adjusts, but the key is introducing them gradually. The real issue is when we combine bananas with unhealthy foods, such as chocolate, sugar, or deep frying them. One last note, if you eat bananas at night, especially during the first few weeks of changing your diet, fermentation may disrupt your sleep or cause acid reflux. That's why I prefer avoiding them at night. But ultimately, you should decide what works best for your body.